And I think sometimes and I've heard this several times with managers, is that I think the pendulum has swung in terms of employee empowerment, and I think it's swung too far. So if we look at like a continuum, if we look at traditional approaches, the manager is the boss, manager is the leader. You do what you're told, and that's it. Maybe you're not asked for feedback and asked for suggestions. You're just given tasks to do, and you can. And no news is good news. And then we look at the other side of the spectrum, the pendulum, is that today's managers are realizing that the needs of today's workforce have really changed, and because of that, they really need to make sure that they're checking in, they're asking questions. Hey, do you need support? How can I support you? But I think through that, the pendulum swung too far in that manner. But when they start having those conversations, the individual would either get a little prickly whenever they were given any feedback, contrary to how they viewed themselves, or would maybe blame other people. And so, really, just at times being defensive, but at other times, really being unaware of where they're at. And just because somebody wants to move up, it doesn't mean they're a good candidate. And in order to be a good candidate for any kind of promotion, and one needs to be aware, needs to have awareness. And a really good indicator, if someone has awareness, is they know that there are things that they can do better. And because if someone's presenting like, I got this all figured out, I'm on top of everything, that to me is usually a red flag. I mean, unless their performance is really that exceptional, but even still, there's always areas of opportunity for everyone. And so I think part of the thing to look at is when you are talking to your staff, and of course, you want to find out what the challenges are. You want to ask good questions, not assume and jump into it. But it's vital to create a culture of feedback on your team.